Today I'm going to be sharing with you another what I ate in a day video. You seem to love those videos, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Shu here from Shu on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow a whole food, plant-based, no oil, gluten-free way of eating. So if you like simple, easy recipes, then please subscribe. Hit that notification button so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every week. So today, another what I ate in a day video. I've been really craving pancakes, so I'm going to be making a really special pancake. And then I'm going to show you a super quick and easy Asian noodle dish. I mean, both these recipes are super easy. So still drinking my green smoothie and I'm almost done. I've had 2 of these. It's very filling. It has helped me immensely with my knee pain and just feeling well in general. I'll put a link in the description box if you want more information. So let's get started. For the pancakes, I'll be making carrot cake pancakes. These are so good. It's like a little carrot cake, but it's a pancake. So let me show you how to make it. So these pancakes are going to be gluten-free. I have 1 1/4 cups of oats in here. If you're just going to use oat flour, I would just start with a cup because this will probably ground down to about a cup. And then we're going to add flaxseed, ginger, cinnamon, a pinch of salt, some vanilla powder, and that's what I have here. So that's all going in. What I love about this recipe, it's all in the blender. You don't have to dirty up anything else. We're going to add a banana for sweetness. Then you want to add a 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 cups of water, depending on how thin you want your pancake batter. Now we're not going to add the carrots yet because you don't want them to get all blended. You want them to be whole. So I'm going to blend this up and then we'll add the shredded carrots. So here is my batter. It's a little bit thin, but it will thicken up. So I used 1 1/2 cups of water. Then I have a cup of shredded carrots. It's about 2 carrots. And I'm just going to add this in and then just stir it by hand. Traditionally in a carrot cake they do have raisins, and you could add raisins to this recipe, but I am not a fan of raisins at all. So I'm leaving them out, but you can certainly put those in if you like raisins. Let's cook these up. So I've got my handy dandy Bella griddle out. It's set at 350. You can also use this you can also make these on the stove in a non-stick skillet because we aren't using any butter or oil or anything to put on the surface. And then I just pour it directly from the pitcher onto the griddle, and it's definitely thickened up a bit. What a great way to get your veggies in at breakfast. Now you can see all the bubbles forming. That is what you want. A little dry around the edges. These are ready to flip. Oh yeah. And you never want to pat down your pancake. You want them to be fluffy, and gluten-free, it's tough. So you want to try everything you can to keep them as fluffy as possible. All right, they'll just need a minute or 2 on this side, and then we will give them a taste. Final product, add some strawberries. Went a little overboard on the maple syrup. I usually only put a tablespoon on, but for photo purposes I used a little bit more. Let's give this a taste. I'm going to move these strawberries are freaking, look at how big that thing is. It's crazy. Alright, pancakes, carrot cake pancakes. So I'm having pancakes for lunch. Yummy. It's like a dessert. So yummy. And it's low fat. That's what I love. So you can still eat pancakes and lose weight. So I'll be making up for veggies because there's not a lot of veggies in here. I've got my fruit, but I want more veggies, so I'll be making more at dinner, which I will show you with my little stir fry. Before we move on to the stir fry, just want to mention a few things. First off, be sure to check out the links below because it's got links to my newsletter, my e-guide, my Facebook group. If you feel like you want some more support, please join my Facebook group. Love to have you. And also a link to my brand new course, Chew on Plants, which is basically a step-by-step guide to help you transition to a plant-based diet. If you already are plant-based, there's a lot of information about tips and tricks, meal preps, shopping, how you can build habits and sustain your plant-based diet, even if you're the only one in your family or among your friends that are eating this way. So I'd love for you to check all those out. Now let's get on to our stir fry. So these are the veggies I'm going to chop up to go in my stir fry, and this is a great time to use up what's, about ready to go bad in your fridge. So I've got some bok choy, mushrooms, green cabbage, I've got an orange pepper, I've got 3 carrots, and then I had a little bit of broccoli. I'm going to throw that in as well, and then I'm going to throw in some peas too. So I'm just going to chop all this stuff up, and this is what I meant by I'm going to make up for my not that many veggies earlier in the day. I'm going to put all these in my stir fry, and this is a lot of great non-starchy vegetables. So I'm going to chop these up, and then I'm going to meet you over at the stove. So I have about a 1/4 cup of water in my non-stick pan. I like to saute my onions and mushrooms first. I'm on a medium-high heat. Now that these cook down, we're going to add some garlic, some onion powder, some ground ginger, I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of coconut aminos. Then I'm going to add the rest of the veggies. Just a pinch of salt on here. And we're just going to let these all cook down. At this point, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of frozen peas. Give it a stir. And I'm going to put a little bit more spices on here, a little bit more onion powder, and a little bit more ground ginger. And we'll just let these cook for a few minutes till the peas are warm. Now I'm going to show you how to make a quick little peanut sauce that's going to be a lot lower in fat than you think. So for the sauce, we're going to use 4 tablespoons of peanut butter powder. This is what's going to make this a lot less fat. I get the PB2 that is sugar-free. Then we're going to do a little ginger and onion powder. 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos, a couple tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, maple syrup, a couple teaspoons, some red pepper flakes if you want a little heat, and a little squeeze of lime. We're going to whisk this all together. If you need to add some water to thin it out, do so. And I think I'm going to thin this out a bit because it's going to be a sauce. If this was going to be a dip, then you'd want to make it a little thicker. So we're going to add the sauce in. Give it a good stir. Then we're going to add in some rice noodles. And we'll just let these cook for a couple minutes so all the flavors marry, and then we'll be ready to taste. Here we go, finished product. So let's give this a taste. So amazingly good. It's a little sweet, it's a little tangy. There's a little heat from the pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. This is why I love eating this way. It's so easy, it's so simple, and it's so good. I mean, it's just chopping a few vegetables, throwing it in a pan, get a sauce, because you know, sauce is the boss. Gotta have a good sauce. So that's it for today. It's what I ate today. Please check out those links below for anything that I talked about today in the video. Also, the full recipes will be in the description box as always. If you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with carrots, and that way I know you watched to the end, and I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for the bloopers. I've got a few on this one for sure. Remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you. Today I'm going to be sharing with you another what I eat. So for the pancakes, I'm going to be making I'll be making carrot cake oh my goodness. So these pancakes are going, good Lord, I can't even talk today. And we're what? Let's try that again, but in English.